Welcome. Hello. 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 What's going on inside Danger Brand? Welcome, my friend. Hold tight. I got to get my dog out. I decided to. Whoops. Hold tight a second, brother. Let me get this dog out of the car. Okay, come on, puppy. Hold on, puppy. Here we go. Good morning, brother. How's it going? Oh! I thought it said Assad Danger Brand. I'm sorry, Anastasia. I only saw the A and the S. We it's so dark out. I decided to drive down to the river and start our walk down here where there's lots of lights. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I thought I just saw the AS. I thought it was Assad coming in. How's your day? As you can see, it's nighttime here. It's really chilly. I don't know if I dressed warm enough to be out here for an hour. We're gonna be out here for an hour exactly, and then we'll head home and maybe we'll go through the get a coffee in the pass through. I've got to go home early and let my neighbor's chickens out. She had a early doctor's appointment to go to, and she came over and asked this morning when me and Toby were leaving if I'd let the chickens out at a certain time, so I got to be back. Yeah, it looks nice here, all lit up along the river. Come on, Toby, let's keep moving now. We got to walk. We're not here to sniff the ground. We're here to walk, buddy. He's always so busy sniffing. There's my boy, Assad Danger Brand. What's happening, bro? What? It's so funny. Anastasia was the first in the room, and I saw AS, and I didn't read the rest of it because I was trying to hurry and get Toby out of the truck. And I said, hello, Assad Danger Brand, but it was Anastasia. I even called her bro. I'm good, Assad. All is well. We came down, it's so dark out this morning that we come down to walk along the river here. It's really cold. I don't think I dressed warm enough. I should have put some thicker pants on. There's these pants that they sell that have fleece lining in them. They're blue jeans. They even have khakis, and they're double layered. They have the khaki or the blue jean, and then they have a fleece layer, a fleece lining. Oh my goodness, they're so warm. I had a pair probably 20 years ago, and I wore them till I wore them out, and I've never gotten another pair, but I'm gonna get one this year. The older I get, the colder I get in the wintertime. Last year it was brutal. Every walk, even like this morning, I almost put on some long johns. Long johns, you guys know what those are, right? Thermal pants, thermal underpants. They're like tights. I almost put those on this morning. I probably should have. It's about 9 degrees above freezing right now. I did bring some mittens with me, or gloves. I might put those on. How's everybody's day so far? Wow, did we have fun yesterday or what? I laughed my butt off for hours and hours. And then I saw Dr. Stella Short from the live stream, and I turned it on, and she was laughing so hard. I started laughing just watching her laughing, and I left it on for a half hour, 45 minutes. And I watched that 30-second short over and over and over. I laughed the whole time. I'm not kidding you. Is that goofy? Is that goofy or what? I played it over and over and over and laughed right along with her. And I kept thinking all the stupid stuff we were saying. We had a real silly day yesterday. Hey, Eileen. How's it going this morning? Yeah, it's still dark out. We came down to the river. I usually walk down here, but today, since it's so dark out, we drove down here and parked to take our walk along the river. Because I want everybody to see how pretty it is down here with the lights on. There's a fountain here. Come on, Tobus. We've got 3 fountains downtown that I know of. And this is one of them here. This is the newest. See if I can get back far enough to catch it all. There we go. I don't know if the water goes higher. Hey, Amy, welcome. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, yesterday was a hoot. I laughed so hard. I saw you were the first to comment on Dr. Stella's short, Anna. Hey, Simone TV, welcome. Welcome. We're down along the river this morning. This is in just one part of town. This is a real small part of town here, but it's built up really nice. They call this development Uptown at River's Edge. This building here is a big Dow Chemical building. I don't know what they do here. Yeah, it's real pretty out here this morning. Toby's dragging me. He wants to sniff all the bushes. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my village. Toby Dog, say hi to the people. Hey, look what I got. Look what I got. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Here you go, little buddy. Here you go. He's looking for rabbits, and I guess I better hold this leash closer. Because, here, buddy, here. Because rabbit time. Imagine if he kicks one up out of these bushes, he's going to be going pretty fast. Crazy camera day. I'm everywhere with it. See this lower part down here? Can everybody see this lower area? This lower area here will flood when the wind's blowing and the water's high. If there's prolonged rain and the wind's blowing from the east to the west, the river backs up and starts flowing backwards, and all this floods. I'll show you how far down the river is right here. The water. Hold on, Toby. Back up. Toby loves to swim. I'm afraid he'll jump in. But that's I'd say it's 4 feet down. So when the river rises, it rises that 4 feet plus another foot or two up into here, and this floods. First time I saw that, I was like, what? That river comes up high. Hey, Amanda. Welcome. I don't speak French. We've got multiple first languages here. So everybody speaks English in order for everybody to understand. My brain doesn't operate second language wise. I tried forever to learn Spanish. Even when I was working down south in New Mexico and Texas, in the areas where there's nothing but Spanish speakers, I picked up a little bit, but that was 5 years ago. I've forgotten most of it already. I was at the point that I could go in a restaurant and order my dinner and carry on a decent conversation in broken English, or how do you call it, pigeon Spanish, broken Spanish, Spanglish, when you're mixing English and Spanish. It was funny because when the people down there, when I was working in New Mexico, I was working in the southeast corner, there was probably at least a third of the people didn't speak English. Everywhere you went, everybody spoke Spanish, even at the Walmart. And when I first got there, people couldn't believe I didn't speak Spanish. Everybody spoke Spanish to me. And I'd reply in English, and they'd just look at me funny, you know. And then the people that I did make friends with at first, they didn't believe I couldn't speak Spanish. My mom didn't learn Spanish until she was in her 20s, and she learned it in college. She learned college proper Spanish. And that's another funny tale is my mom speaks like textbook proper Spanish, and all the relatives speak just regular Spanish, you know, not proper Spanish. And I've got relatives that they find it hard to talk to my mom because they can't understand what she's saying. Toby's over here making his business. So I got to do a cleanup here. Hold on, folks. I got to do a little cleanup here. We'll leave you with the sights. Purple bag time. There we go. Leave no mess behind. Good thing there's a trash can right up here. Toby's good today. You see, he's making his moves here. Taking care of 1, 2, 3. That's the busy bridge in town we're walking up to. And there's a lot of traffic on there, but it's not even quite full yet. Another hour, another half hour. It'll be 7:45. Everybody's rushing to work. Their bridge will be packed. It'll be bumper to bumper. Whoops, here's our trash can. Sun's coming up. Look at that. Doesn't that look cool? Sun coming up in the distance. It's a lot darker than the camera shows. Oh, you can see a star. On the radar, it showed cloud cover, but I'm looking up and it's not that cloudy. You can actually see stars. Even with the bright lights, you can see a star or two. I'm surprised there's no one out here walking this morning. Usually you see a few people out here. Yeah, Toby takes care of 1, 2, 3. I take care of 4, 5, 6. How's everybody's day so far? Hopefully everybody's fine and everything's running smooth like cruise control. We woke up good. Toby actually, I think he slept last night. And near bedtime, he was laying in funny places in the house, places he doesn't normally lay around. I think he's thinking about that cat. Oh, poor guy. That poor kitty. And poor Toby. Yeah, you miss Kitty already? I do too. It was strange making dinner for Toby yesterday, because I only made dinner for Toby. I didn't make Kitty dinner. That's when it hit. I give Toby. Kitty had an open can of cat food in the fridge, because he only got a little bit every day. I give him canned cat food and dried cat food and his treats every day. But it really hit when I fed Toby the rest of the cat food along with his regular food, just so it wouldn't go to waste, you know. That's when it hit me. It was tough at the vet's office when they put him down. That was hard. My daughter Christina, thank God, showed up. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have been make it out of there. My daughter Christina came. She's the person that actually brought the cat to the house 7 years ago. So I've known that cat for 5 years. She brought the cat to my house when I was out working on the road. I spent 10 years working out of state, on the road, different states, all over the country. I was lucky though. The industry that I work in, back then anyway, not so much anymore, but the industry I work in, they would take care of you, like let you go home once a month or once every 6 weeks. I even had one company that paid for my plane tickets back, but then the next company didn't. The next company didn't pay for my plane fares, but they would cover my hotel, so I wouldn't have to check out of the hotel for a week. That's a big deal out there, because the hotels are beyond expensive. You wouldn't believe the price if I told you. Hey, Priscilla TV. Welcome. Thank you, Simone. We're gonna take our time and get over this, and I think our house needs a cat real soon, because Toby needs a buddy. He doesn't spend a whole lot of time alone at home, but when he does, he's gonna need a friend. We're passing under the bridge, so we might lose connectivity. A lot of people fish right around here. In the wintertime, when this freezes over, there'll be a little city out here on the ice. There'll be hundreds of people out here. Everybody fishing. From this bridge to the next bridge. And then there's another spot upriver that it's probably about 7-8 miles upriver, as the crow flies, not river mile wise, but it's another area where there'll be hundreds of people out on the ice fishing over by the big bridge in Saginaw. So we're between the bridges here. Yes, everything will be fine, Simone. Hey, Grace McCoo, thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. Grace is the last village girl here. I like to watch the videos from the villages. Life seems so simple, but I know it's not. I know life is a struggle everywhere. But when you're looking at this every day, and you're dealing with things you got to deal with, in your mind, it'd be simpler to go live closer to nature, you know. But I know it's not. I was just listening to was just on a live stream. My mind is blank. Just Love Lydia. And she was telling us about how she gave birth on her own by herself. Just closed the door and locked herself in the room or whatever she did. And I thought, oh my God, that's the difference between the life I'm at and the life in the village, right? These women here, they'd never survive that. Now we're down in the big park here, but I'm surprised they don't have more lights on. I'm surprised this isn't all lit up, this big park here. Huh, I wonder why. Hey, next stop ahead, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, is Dr. Stella here? Is Dr. Stella here? I laughed and laughed and laughed watching her short last night. I couldn't stop laughing. I left it on the replay and just let it roll and roll and roll. You see how they light up the second bridge over there. I don't know if they changed the colors or if it's going to always be blue. I think it's kind of neat. You see that boat right there? The boats the ships that come up river are 10 times that size. That's just a little guy. We get big freighters that come up the river, and I'm hoping to catch one of these days. I looked online to see if there was a shipping schedule so I could plan on being here at the time that the ship's going to come through. But they only have outbound schedules after the ships come and go, and when they're on their way out. That's all I could find. I couldn't find the inbound. But I have a friend that gets alerts when the bridges are going to open for a ship. So maybe when I get an alert, I can hop in the car and run to the river real quick. I'm less than a mile away. Run down to the river real quick to catch one. Hey, Nacho. Hold on a second, Nate. It's cold here. I don't want you getting cold. There we go. All is fine. All is well. Nate, we're just down here. We actually drove down to the river this morning because I knew we're kind of strapped for time. And I knew I couldn't get down here and back home in the amount of time I need to and still get an hour in. We're going to be on probably about an hour. I might be able to take you with me on the ride home. We'll go through the pass-through and get a coffee. We'll plan on that. I got to go home and let my neighbor's chickens out. Imagine that. Imagine that. I got to go let the chickens out. Oh, you want tacos, Nate? You know, the taco restaurant is open this time of the morning, I think, and they have tacos this time of the day. Isn't that a neat scene? It's kind of nice looking. With all the lights shining. Tacos. I ate tacos twice yesterday. From home, homemade. It's in my DNA. Oh yeah, breakfast tacos, chorizo and eggs. Heck yeah, first stop. Except they don't have that. I'm talking about Taco Bell. They don't have that at Taco Bell. Now, when I worked out west, when I was in New Mexico, oh my goodness, the Mexican food there, it was just so good. And there were so many things that I had never seen before. Like, I had never seen Mexican seafood, but they had Mexican seafood restaurants out there. That was the first time I had the ceviche. Is that how you pronounce it? Oh my goodness, that's some good stuff. Yeah, but there was all kinds of roadside stands and little restaurants over there that you could get authentic food. It wasn't Taco Bell. Even the fast food places out there, they were regional fast food places, and it was authentic food. It wasn't like Taco Bell. Here, if I don't make it at home, it's Taco Bell. We've got several Mexican restaurants in town, but I only go to a restaurant one time, and if I don't like it, if I don't like the food, the first thing I eat is the refried beans. If the refried beans are terrible, I know the rest of the food's going to be terrible. So I don't go to the local restaurants. There's a restaurant in the next town south of here that's got a decent restaurant. It's just a little mom and pop. I think it's got 6 or 7 tables. That's where me and my friend Jeff go every Tuesday for Taco Tuesday. And that's authentic food there. Oh yeah, you're in Texas. You know, the gas station, what's it called? The gas station Mexican food. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Laredo Taco Company. Am I right? The Laredo Taco Company that they're usually in the with the Stripes gas stations or something like that, Aleros. When I was in Texas, I ate a lot of that too. Even though it was real salty all the time. But that's like Taco Bell food. But it was good. Stripes, yeah, okay. Yeah. I had a good time the best time was in New Mexico, even though I was so far from home. I stayed out there, I think it was 4 years, almost over 3. And there was restaurants I went to every Saturday or every Sunday. You know, they had grocery stores out there, like the size of a Kroger. That was Mexican food grocery stores. Like you walked into a grocery store in Mexico. Everybody spoke Spanish. Nobody spoke English. I would go on Sunday mornings to get barbacoa or carnitas and fresh tortillas and all that, and the beans and everything when I was staying in the hotels. And I would go to the big grocery stores like that, and people in line would have to help me order because the people working behind the counter couldn't speak English. And my Spanish is almost non-existent. It got better there, but it's been 5 years since I've been down there. Now changed to 7-Eleven. Oh, okay. 7-Elevens are big up here. They've been here forever. I remember there was a 7-Eleven next to our high school. And every day after wrestling practice or football practice, we'd stop in there and get soda pops and microwave burritos. Oh my goodness, I remember those microwave burritos. Those are so funny. That's so funny. We'd get a big gulp in a burrito and stand out front next to the garbage can with our pops on the garbage can lid. And me and my buddies from the football team or the wrestling team would just stand there and eat. What city is this? This is Bay City, Michigan. We were founded in, I think the city was actually founded in the 1850s. It was a lumbering town. This street that we're about to turn onto right here, that we're reaching right here, this was known statewide, probably regional wide, as Hell's Half Mile. They called this Hell's Half Mile. all these are actual buildings from that time period. It was all bars, brothels, and gambling joints, and little cheap hotels upstairs for the lumbermen when they'd come in and spend their paycheck. Hell's Half Mile. They have a film festival here every year, and they call it Hell's Half Mile Film Festival. Yeah, if these stores could talk, huh? If these buildings could talk, they could tell tales. After the lumbering ended, then they started building ships here and automobiles. There's a Chevy plant here in town, and it's been here forever. The shipbuilding yards aren't here anymore, but they built ships up into the 50s, I believe, maybe even the 60s. They were building freighters. First, they were building sailing ships, wooden sailing ships, and then they were building the steamships, and then the iron hulls and the steel hulls, and they made ships here for World War I, World War II. I've always liked this set of row houses here. It looks really neat. These are condominiums. This whole block, that whole building, all the floors, there's an antique store. Antiques. This is one of the destinations. People come from all over to come here to the antique stores. This is just one of them. That block's got a couple also, the block back there. Come on, Tobis. Okay, come on. I've been showing the buildings and not the star of the show. Here's the star of our show right here. We'll stop by this other pocket park here. We'll look at this fountain. This is where there was a bridge here. It was they called it the 3rd Street Bridge. And it was one of those bridges, it was a trestle bridge that turned sideways when it opened. It didn't raise. It just turned sideways, and the boats passed by. And it collapsed. It just collapsed out of the blue. It had passed a state inspection earlier in the year. Nothing the matter with it. There wasn't a boat coming by or nothing at the time. It happened like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, so there was no traffic on it. And the bridge just dropped. 1976. I remember it well. I was in Louisiana. I had just moved from Michigan. I had just left Michigan to go to Louisiana. That's where Dad was at, and I think I was there a month or two when the bridge. People were sending me relatives sending me newspaper clippings of the bridge collapsing. Crazy. I remember walking across this bridge as a little kid. It went straight across there to the building straight ahead of us from where I'm standing. Oh, look at the geese. That'll be a real common sight here for the next month or so. The birds flying. They're warming up. They're getting their exercise in so they can make that trip to South America for the winter. But here we're a little closer to this bridge. You can see the blue. I don't know what color's on the next bridge out. The bridge we're looking at is a toll bridge. And the bridge after that towards the mouth of the river is a toll bridge also. I don't know what color they put on that bridge. They might have made that one blue also. I don't know. I'm surprised they don't have lights in this fountain. Ouch. What was for lunch, Anastasia? Beautiful red. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Yeah, we'll take a short of that fountain one of these days. You know, I thought maybe I'd set up with the tripod and let it run for a while and have that, what do they call that, ASMR? I don't understand. I don't know what it means, but I'm sure it's got something to do with the sound is what I believe. Soothing sounds. Oh, rice and veggies, that sounds good. You know, something I don't see selling in your store, it just occurred to me, was carrots. Do the farmers around you grow carrots also? Carrots keep a long time. Here's the candy store. We'll look through the window. See all the candy? I remember coming here when I was a little kid and getting candy and peanuts. We usually came here and got nuts. Grandma and Mom, they would buy big things of peanuts, cashews. Okay, Toby, it's time to head back the other way. We'll go back on this other block. We got quite a walk to make. Oh, we got to go under the bridge though. I guess we're gonna go back the way we came, because we got to walk under that bridge. There's no way we'll be able to cross the street. That main street by the bridge street. There's no way this time of morning. I'll let you look in the shop. This is the antique stores. They got all kinds of old stuff in here. Wooden bowls. All kinds of crocks, copper bowls, copper pots, big copper pots. There's a big one right there. And believe me, they got high dollars on all this stuff. You don't walk in here and buy something old for cheap. With the hay rake. I can't see, let me see what the price is. $195. You see the rake? Do you see the rake? That's an antique hay rake. You can tell how old it is, but look at the wooden pegs it was put together with. Can you see the price tag? $195 US. Come on, Toby. $195 US. Somebody will buy it though. All this stuff somebody will buy eventually. I imagine where you're at, Simone, the antiques are 10 times as old as these antiques. These antiques go back to the 1800s. You might find some 1700 stuff here, but I doubt it. But I imagine over there in Great Britain, when they talk antiques, they're talking 200 or 300 years old. Yeah, to buy that, Anastasia, $195 to hang that on your wall. That's what somebody will do with it. They'll buy it and they'll hang it on their wall. And all their friends and relatives will come over and say, "Oh, look at that." Or a restaurant. A lot of the restaurant chains, they hang stuff like that on the wall. There's companies that go out and buy all kinds of tchotchke stuff like that, signs, just antique junk, and they sell it. They supply the restaurants with stuff to hang on their walls, old pictures. Here's another antique store. I like this antique store better than the other one. I find really good stuff here, and this guy's really cool. I've seen this guy, the guy that owns this one. I've seen him at the thrift stores and at the farmers markets and all over. He goes out and digs. I like that. Look at, there's a smoothie shop. Water Street Nutrition. I've never been there. That building there, they added 2 stories to it back in the 1990s. It used to be a big office building for a company that sold hardware. Hardware? Yeah. But it was a big company. I don't know if they moved or if they shut down operations, but they converted the building into condominiums and they added 2 floors. They put 2 floors on top of a building that was probably 100 years old already. I thought that was cool. The place we're walking by now, this is all new construction. There was a store here. There was a bunch of stores, let's say, but the main one was called the Mill End. And I think it was 4 stories and a basement full of stuff. The company, they would buy closeouts, so other stores closing up, and pack it in here. This is where we came when we were teenagers. We came and bought blue jeans and shirts and blue jean jackets, things like that. The basement they had the toy department. I remember being a little kid coming to the Mill End. Mom and Grandma would go upstairs to the fabric sections to get fabric for quilts or whatever they were making. And us kids would run downstairs, go play with the toys. Their hardware department was down there also. So when I was a young dude, that's where I would go to pick up stuff I couldn't find at the regular hardware store. Now they redid the whole building, but they saved the sign, the top of the sign. It was called the Mill End. It was an iconic store here. Is that the right word? Iconic. Everybody knew the Mill End. What's up, little buddy? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? You gonna do a trick for the people? You gonna sit up? You gonna sit up? You gonna high five? High five? High five? Yay, buddy. Yay. Yay, little buddy. Yay, little buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Look at that, folks. You got the bonus. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? Hey, little buddy. Hi, little buddy. Hey, little baby. Let me fix your lead. Let me fix your lead. There we go. Did you see it, folks? Did you see it? Yeah, Toby high five while he's sitting up in the lassie. They call that the lassie. After the famous dog, the lassie pose. He's getting better at it too. You know, since he turned 3 years old, it seemed like the switch flipped in his head. That he realizes things are asked of him now, and he complies. That's pretty cool. I don't ask nothing hard of him. I just want him to sit up and give a high five every once in a while. Roll around, roll over, walk right, walk correctly. You know, he's a highly trained dog, even though he doesn't act like it sometimes. It's because he's got a bad daddy. His Daddy lets him do what he wants. God, I'm spoiled. Spoil baby. Spoil baby. Such a good boy, can't help but spoil him. Here's what you need, Anna. That's what you need right there for going to the Shamba, going to the market. Here's the little wedding chapel I showed you the other day. I don't think we can go in there. But you see there's an arbor there in the middle. We'll walk this way. Come on, Toby. I'll let you walk the fence line. That's the little wedding area that they have at this hotel. Isn't that neat? Who wants to get married here? Isn't that neat? I've walked by a couple times while there were ceremonies going on. Just maybe twice. The last time I actually showed this, I think the wedding had just ended. Come on, Toby. Toby's got his nose to the ground. I'm gonna have to drag him. Come on, leave it. Leave it, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There must be animals running around here. At night, for him to be sniffing like that. Hey, Wamuyu. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I see Kanene's here too. Welcome, Kanene. You know, as you can tell, I don't look at the chat very often. I apologize. I'm too busy running my mouth. Watching where I'm stepping. You know, with my knees the way they are, I gotta look at every step. I gotta keep an eye on every step I take. I can't take any incline or anything that I don't see coming. Come on, Toby. Oh, I gotta get him away from this grass. Remember, probably don't remember, but I made a comment last week that the first 3 feet of the grass is where everybody's dog goes to the bathroom because the people are walking, and that's where their dogs are going. So I try to keep Toby away from it. Otherwise, we won't get anywhere. He wants to go sniff. Come here, dog. Kanene says you need to open. Open. Look at that. He wants to look. It's the first 3 feet of the grass. He wants to go sniff where all the girl dogs went to the bathroom. How about a 360 before we get underneath this bridge? This is the daylight. It almost looked better in the dark, didn't it? Hey, Fabulous, how's it going? Thanks for coming by. Off in the distance, you can see our 4th bridge. I don't know if I can zoom in that far. The number 4 bridge, you can see the cranes. There they are. You see 3 cranes. Let me steady my elbow. You can see 4 cranes. That's where they're rebuilding the 4th bridge. Well, Moyo, I just said I don't I don't see the chat very much. I'm sorry, I apologize. That's the next bridge. I can't wait till they get it done. The meat market that I like to go to is just on the other side is on the west side of the bridge, and I live on the east side. So if I want to go to that meat market, I have to go all the way around, and it's 3 times as far to go all the way around. So I've been going to one on the east side. I don't like it, but I've been going there because it's here, you know, and I don't have to drive as far. Just getting across this bridge is hard. Just getting to the street to cross the bridge is hard with all the traffic now. Yes, I'll be watching quicker. I'll be watching sooner for you. I gotta watch for Wamoyos because she brings the snacks. That was so much fun yesterday. We had so much fun. Did you guys see Dr. Stella posted a short after that live stream she had? You got to go look at it if you haven't seen it. Come on. What's up, buddy? He's looking at some. Oh, what do you want? What? Oh, he's hungry. He's telling me he's hungry. He knows I got a treat on me. He can smell it. Here you go. He knows I got his favorite treats are not favorites, but this is what I use for training. The pepperoni sticks. And he loves him some pepperoni sticks. Look at how he's looking at me. Huh? What do you think? What do you think? He thinks I got the treat in my hand. What are you thinking, puppy? What are you thinking? He's such a good boy. So lucky. It's just like kids, though, you know. It's how you raise them. It's all in how you raise them. Just like kids. I've treated Toby very well. He's never been smacked. You know how you tell if a dog's been hit is when the dog's looking at you and you raise your hand up. See, look, he sits because that's his sit command. But when you raise your hand up, look at him. If you raise your hand up at a dog that's been hit before, the dog will shirk away. The dog will shrink. You know. You see, I just raised my hand, Toby, and Toby did tricks and he didn't shrink away at all. Toby's never been smacked around. I wanted to. Don't get me wrong. During potty training, I wanted to smack him a couple times. Because just when you think you got him potty trained, then they go to the bathroom in the middle of the floor or something. That's probably the only time I ever. Well, every once in a while he gets in the garbage. And that's on me, though. Oh, Fabulous says that she's on day 25 of her Kanini Kanene fitness journey. Oh. Day 25. Isn't today the 25th? So it was the October fitness. That's cool. We walk. This is our fitness. This is my fitness. Toby needs to run, but I can't run with him. That's why we do our bicycling too. We're going to get back on that. But we walk. Like this walk here was probably, by the time we get done, it'll be 2 miles. 2 miles easy. Normally we do 3. On the 3-hour walk, I'm sure we get 5 miles in. But in our last 3-mile walk, we stopped a lot. Oh, you had a dog that ran alongside you? That's really cool. That's really cool, Fabulous. You know what I'm talking about then. Toby, it's like a spring. It's made out of rubber. And it comes off the back of my bicycle, the wheel. And it hooks onto a harness for Toby. And it swings back and forth, up and down. So he can speed up or slow down. And I know he's enjoying it because he's always got it swung forward where he's ahead of it. You know what I mean? If I stop pedaling, he'll be pulling me along. I know he loves it. What, Bubba? I got no more. I still do. I got one more. You do your trick for us? You gonna do a trick for us? Lay down. They call these puppy push-ups. Lay down. Lay down. Okay, sit. Okay, sit. Okay, lay down. Oh, okay, lay down. Okay, sit. Okay, sit. Here you go. He's getting better. He used to not sit back up for me. That's a real tricky trick there. He's got to do two things. He's got to lay down and then get back up and sit. They call them puppy push-ups. That's one of the tricks we'll use. Toby's got a novice trick dog award after his name, and a title. Trick dog novice is his title, one of his titles. And to make the next level, the intermediate, he's got to learn probably 6 more tricks. And we've got 3. So he's gonna have to learn 3 more tricks, like opening the door, pushing a drawer closed, real stuff, not just rolling over and barking or nothing, shaking hands. He's got to know how to do things for the next level, to get his next. Anytime, anywhere. JD, welcome. Thanks for coming by, JD. JD, dearest JD. Welcome. So we'll slowly but surely get there. We'll get to the next trick dog. I was satisfied at first with just getting his novice trick dogs award, but now it's been over a year since he earned that. And I'm no kind of dog trainer, so I didn't think I was going to be able to teach him anything else. But we're learning new things. We'll make it to the next level. To get his novice trick dog, I'm trying to think of the tricks he did. He did on, where you tell him on and he jumps up on something. He did in, where I told him in and he went inside something. On, in. Oh, hand signal sit. He sat from just a hand signal. And I think he only had to have 5 tricks because he already had his canine good citizenship. The canine good citizenship counts for half the tricks for the novice. So if you didn't already have your canine good citizenship, then you had to do, I think, 10 tricks for the first one. I can't remember how it goes. But he'd already had, by the time he hit trick dog, he already had 3 canine good citizenships. The beginning one, the urban canine good citizen, and the community canine good citizen. Maybe Daddy does the open. You're funny, JD. Yeah, here we are today. No swimming, it's cold. It's cold. You wouldn't last long in that water. If it's 40 degrees, you wouldn't last very long. What is this coming at us? It's a tugboat. tugboat coming this way. Oh, I got to get back to the car and get moving. I just saw the time. I got to go let the chickens out. My neighbor's chickens out. I forgot all about that. That's just that quick. See how my mind works? Come on, little buddy. Let's go. See how my mind works? I forgot all about letting the chickens out. It's for the neighbor that sells me the chicken eggs. Every once in a while, she just gives me the eggs. But I always like to pay. I don't want nothing free. I know they're feeding them chickens. The chickens aren't just pecking around on their own. They feed them. They give them all their shots and everything they gotta have. There's a tugboat. Now that tugboat's probably heading out to the bay to bring in a different ship, to drag a different one in or push something else in. Can we see the name on it? I can't see the name. It's right there. Dang it. A dog with his head out the window, barking at us. It's funny. I call this the plaza. I made my own name up for it. This walled area, it's got 3 walls. I call it the plaza. This is where the dog before Toby, Charlie boy, Charlie dog. What did we call it? Charlie boy. This is where me and Charlie would come every morning on our walks. Well, when we walked this way. When we walked this way, we'd come here and play frisbee. That dog could jump this high off the ground. I shit you not. He could fly through the air like you see the dogs on TV catching the frisbees. That's what he was. And that's what I wanted. I was hoping to get another one of those high-flying dogs. But my boy Toby, he said, no, I don't think so. Toby's a lot bigger than that dog was. That dog was a lot thinner. Toby's a thick, big boy. For him to jump that high off the ground, it'd be something. Well, we made it back, folks. I thought this was my car, but it's not. My car's next to it. Here we go. We made it back, folks. Thanks, everybody, for coming by. Thank you. Hey, John D. What's shaking, bro? How's it going, man? Are you on your way to work? Okay, Bubba. Hop, up. Toby. Up, baby. Up. Okay, come on. There we go. I'll take you with me through the pass-through. We call them drive-throughs. We'll grab a coffee on the way home. Yeah, I got something I got to do, Anna. I got to go let those chickens out. She asked me to do it at 8, but I told her I wouldn't get back till after 8. My car's got 320,000 miles on it. And I never had a dash light on before, and now I do, and it's driving me insane. But with that many miles, you're gonna have something mess up sooner or later. I'm not sure if the phone's gonna stay there or if we're out of focus. Yeah, let's pass through. We'll go get a coffee and a Toby gets a pup cup, they call it. He'll get a cup of whipped cream. JD is one of the sweetest people you will meet on YouTube. Connect with her and check her out. She's a nice young lady that lives in Nairobi, Kenya, and she takes us to the dress shop she works in every day on her commute. And she's a wonderful, wonderful person, John. Look her up. JD is the second Kenyan lady that I met. John, you know Strugla, right? Anthony E, Mr. Nice. That's who introduced me to JD a year ago, I believe it was. Here's new construction. All these buildings down here, beside that aren't condominiums, in this new construction area, they're medical centers. All kinds of different doctors' offices and clinics. They're not actual hospitals. Like right here, the one I just passed is a huge dental practice, big dental building. Many dentists. We don't have far to go. Hey, Nature Lens, welcome. John D, as always, anybody you see in this chat here, wonderful people. Whoops. Haha. And then we're upside down. Oh, is everybody okay? Is everybody okay? Do we need to call the ambulance? Do we need to call the medical? Is everybody okay? Here's where we're going. The first part of this building here is a new restaurant to our town. It's called Pita Way, and they make pita sandwiches and salads. It's okay. I've been here a couple times, but my favorite pita place is about 20 miles away. Here's where we are to the Starbucks.
Starbucks. How can I help you today?
I would like a hot venti caramel macchiato, extra foam, please, and a pup cup.
Sure, anything else for you?
That's it.
All right, friends. 6:31 today. Thank you.
Thank you. You can hear me. The Starbucks. Toby loves him Starbucks. I know he can smell the coffee, and when he smells the coffee, that he knows he's getting. Oh, I forgot to ask what everybody wanted. Call the ambulance. Anastasia broke her neck. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We've got a hurt leg and a broken neck. Toby, get the ice packs out, Toby. We got hurt people. Let's see if I can set this one way or another to kitchen. Hello, good morning. Toby Dog. Whoops. Here we go. Back up, Toby. Back up, Toby. Back up, Toby. There you go. Ugh. Please. Thank you, yeah. I get the video on him too. Oh, thank you. Bye. Starbies. Of course, Toby made a mess. This is the first time Toby's ever made a mess with this. Hold on, folks. There we go. You see that boy? Look at him go. He loves his pup cup. They usually offer me napkins in the beginning, and I tell him no, he'll clean it all up, because you see he's gonna clean that whole cup holder up. That's the kind of treats good boys get, right? Anna can't chop, now injured. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to call the insurance company. My insurance is gonna go up because I'm gonna have a couple of claims, a broken leg and a broken neck. Yeah, he's a great dog, John D. He's a great dog. I got so lucky when I found him. I didn't find him, I found him online. I didn't find him on the street or nothing. I found him online. I drove 6.5 hours to go pick him up. Worth every minute of the ride. 6.5 hours each way. I drove straight there. I picked him up. Well, first I talked with the people, of course, you know, filled out all kinds of paperwork, signed contracts. Yes, I had to sign a contract to buy him. And then I got to see his mom and dad. Toby's a lot bigger than his mom and dad. But his dad's a beautiful dog. Mama's a beautiful mama. And I saw one of his sisters. She was a good looking dog, but Toby the cream of the crop. His daddy is a good looking dog. His daddy is tricolor. His daddy's black, white, and brown. The mama's black and white. Yeah, we need Officer Canini to control the traffic. We need some traffic control so the ambulance can come pick up Anna and Priscilla. Gotta go let the chickens out. Chicky, 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 chicky. I'll take you with me. How's that? I can't take Toby there. So when we get home, I'll pick Toby up and I'll just hook him to the fence. Sometimes I pick him up and set him over the fence. I'll just tie him to the fence right for now, and we'll go let chickens out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We'll go let these chickens out. They're just across the street here, but first I'll get Toby out of the car. Whoops. Whoops. Bear with me, folks. Come on, little buddy. Okay. Okay. Gotta lock the car. Here you gotta keep everything locked. USA. They'll steal everything. Okay, stay right there, Toby. We're gonna go across the street and let the chickens out. These are great neighbors. My neighbors here. I went to school with the husband. We were same age, same grade. Well, we are same age, same grade. We'll come let these chickies out. Chicky, chicky, chicky. Let me see if I can remember what I gotta do. Okay. There we go. There we go. Chicky, chicky. Chicky, chicky. What do you think of that, folks? Look at how fat that one is. What do you think of that? Chicky, chicky. Chicky, chicky. Oops. All right. Did you see the chickens? Okay, you saw the chickens. Yeah, it's time. I've got to get to work. I've got to get to work. So we're going to say goodbye. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Thanks, everybody, for staying. Thank you for the thumbs ups, all the conversations and the chats. I don't know who's likely to head to. I can't send you anywhere myself. I haven't gotten my pilot's license yet. I think I've got, about 240, 230 more subs to go before I get my pilot's license. And then we'll be flying all over. I'm not sure we'll be going to places that everybody's expecting, but ouch, 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 ouch. We'll be flying all over. Didn't they give me a... They double cupped it is what they did. Look what that says. You know I'm gonna enjoy. Enjoy, it says. All right, folks, thanks for coming by. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for conversating. This is what we do, right? We love people, like our friend Kanini says. Watch your leg, Tobe. Let's fix this. Let's fix this. Let's fix this. We can't walk nowhere without it like that. Okay. I appreciate everybody. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you tomorrow, hey? Let's get a goodbye in here. Thanks for coming. Hey, Toby. Say hi to the nice people. Say hi to the nice people. Yeah. Take it easy, everybody. We'll see you next time. We'll see you on the streets today. Oh, we need a game over. We need the game over. We need the game over. We need some game over. Send it. Send the game overs so I can go to work. Fun, fun, fun. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody, and thanks. Thank you, thank you. Here's the street our little Shamba's on. The Shamba's in rough shape. I got to get out here and take everything down. We're still getting a few berries, though, and the eggplants are still growing. We're still getting a few berries. I come out and pick them every couple of days. I think there's one over here. Nope, those aren't ready. Very few berries to now. All right, you guys, take it easy. Yeah, I can't raid anybody. But if you guys have someplace you want to go, or we can all go, we can take the walk together, or the Uber. The president says it's okay to Uber when you're under 1,000, because I can't fly anywhere anyway. Is somebody live that we want to go to? Where do we want to go? Pick a place. Pick a place. I can't see anything from my phone because I'm on my phone, obviously. And if I could, I wouldn't know how to look up. But if you know anybody that's live, shout it out, and that's where we will go. Blessed Life Journey. Oh, you drove for 5 years on the Uber? All right, folks, let's go see Blessed Life. Thanks, everybody. Let's go see Blessed Life, and we give her a raid command of somebody could type us a raid command, anything. Surprise me. Give us a Toby raid command, and we will go. Sir, is your pickup location is correct? Yes. We're right here on the corner of my village. We're all lined up, ready to go. You might need to, let's see. There's 9 in the building. You're going to need to send 2 vehicles. Or the short bus, the little bus, the party bus. That would be best. We can party bus over to Blessed Life. All right, everybody. You guys take it easy. Bye-bye. See you at Blessed Life.